I'm Paddy McGuinness. I advise businesses and governments on technology risk, on geopolitics, on major transactions. I draw on two pools of operating capital to speak at an event like today. What I did in government when I led on national cyber programs, in particular the National Cybersecurity Programme, but also what I learn every day from supporting businesses through technology transformation, and most of all from cyber and technology events where their businesses are disrupted. You really learn about the insides of a business when it is disrupted. At today's Elixirr Venari security event, we're focusing on the way in which AI is changing the world for boards. One of the things I deal with all the time is the fact that boards are having to get really good at dealing with uncertainty, and the uncertainty around the application of technology and the way in which it can transform their businesses is growing, is accelerating. As much data generated in the last 3 years as in all of human history. We're just at the beginning of what large language models can do, and we're beginning to see small effects, but really significant effects in business processes, and that's only going to get more. So the opportunity is huge, but so are the risks. And you need a toolkit, and I'm talking today about an uncertainty toolkit. So I'm saying, don't just say we've got a business continuity plan, we have an audit and risk committee, we have processes, we have metrics, because everybody has those. And normally when something happens, you learn that they didn't give you the full insight that you needed. So I'm giving to people what you want when you're in the middle of an event or when technology is driving change faster than you can manage in your sector.
I'm the CEO of Cambridge Cyber Advisors, and I'm here at the Elixirr Venari security event, talking about how we can educate boards and security leaders about the technology risks of the future. So today I covered 3 different areas. The first area was around the devil is in the detail. As a security leader, you have to intricately know your environment. You have to know every device that's on the network. Even the smallest thing that's overlooked can have a catastrophic impact. The second theme I covered was raising the understanding of cyber threat and risk at a board level. Over the past 5 to 10 years, boards have become a lot more understanding of the cyber threat and risk simply because of the number of attacks that we've got. What we need to see is that tone at the top supporting the CISO being effective in their role. So the third area that I covered off is the volume of attacks and threats that we're seeing out there at the moment. This is driven by artificial intelligence in some way, shape or form. We're starting to see AI actually used to compromise and attack organizations. So we're seeing the pace of execution of attacks rapidly ramp up.
I'm Suman Ziala. I'm the Head of Technology Resilience and Cyber at the Financial Conduct Authority. It's been really fascinating. Some of the main themes that we've covered have been around how to prepare boards for this uncertain digital future. There's a real focus, in my mind, on trying to make sure that firms are testing, and testing not just to succeed, but testing to fail, so that they can then understand where their vulnerabilities lie and how they should be improving and remediating those vulnerabilities before an operational disruption occurs.
I'm Joe Hubbach. I'm a partner in Elixirr and also the company CISO. Today's event, co-hosted by Venari Security and Elixirr, has focused on helping boards navigate and deal with a digital world and digital risk, the uncertainties of that world, and also the emergent issues around AI and other technologies. Absolutely fascinating to hear some of the challenges faced in enterprise, but also fundamentally, the way to deal with this problem is to keep learning. Keep trying to understand, test what you understand about the risks you face, and keep trying to learn and look under the cover of what's going on. Don't take things for granted, challenge and test. So I'd say there's 3 key takeaways for me from today. First thing is that to help manage and deal with digital risk and this uncertainty, you have to keep learning. You've got to keep an open mind. This space is not static, so keep learning. Second key takeaway is we've got to do it together. It's about the connections between organizations, about understanding where we are reliant on each other and how we can work together to solve these problems. The third thing I take away is there's actually more risk than we really thought there was. There are things that can happen that we haven't yet seen come through, but we get close to the edge quite regularly. And so the folk that see the issues, they've helped me understand that it's real and we need to be prepared.
I'm a partner at Elixirr. I'm responsible for a number of clients myself and also the BD and marketing functions. The Elixirr and Venari Security strategic partnership is more about understanding what the future looks like for our clients and how we can both help them. You know, we put ourselves out there as the challenger consultancy. So we have to look at the future for boards, for digital boards, for CIOs, CISOs, CTOs, and how the future is going to affect them. Venari Security have placed themselves right at the center of how the future is going to affect businesses. So it's perfect for us. We're doing a lot of work together on how that future is going to play out for our various customers and even companies that aren't customers of ours yet. I think this morning's event, us coming together, hearing from some of the most lauded individuals in the industry was a fantastic way to kick that off.